Hello and welcome to a hobby tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to show you how to glue a model to a cork base. I'm using these big heavy metal troll bloods, and the reason I thought I'd do this video is cork isn't necessarily the best of materials to glue something heavy to, because it's essentially just bits of cork is the stuff that you buy. It's not actually a full piece of bark, which means they're not that strong. So what I'm doing here is I've clipped the tab off. I'm just using my hobby knife just to get the last little bits off so it lies flat. See there, I'm just checking that it does lie flat, and then I'm going to use my pin vise and I'm going to drill a hole into the 1 foot, because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pin this model to the base. Now if you're using a light plastic model, you don't necessarily have to do this step, but for the heavy metal ones you definitely need to. I tend to do it with all my models just because it gives a more sturdy contact point with the base, because I do find sometimes with gaming they can take a bit of a bashing. So you can see I'm drilling, pulling the drill out, getting rid of the excess metal, getting a nice size hole. As you can see there, that's always a good indication you've drilled in enough that you can hold the model. So next up, trusty paper clip. Make sure it fits. Make sure it's sturdy enough, and then I'll clip that off with my clippers, leaving, as you can see, quite a nice long piece of paper clip sticking out. Now what we're going to do, I'm using 2 super glues for this. This is my favourite glue. Gorilla Glue is amazing. This is the thick Gorilla Glue. It makes building models so easy. If you're struggling with super glue, I really recommend you try using some of the thick stuff. So I'm going to put that on both the feet. I'll then add the paper clip into the hole, being careful not to glue myself to it. So then I'll just wiggle it around a bit to make sure that the glue goes into the hole. You have a nice sturdy point when it sets. And now I'm using, this is cheap super glue. This is the thin stuff. I'm checking where the model's going to go, and then I'm going to apply this. I'm going to put a load of this onto the area where the foot's going to go, and you can already see that super glue is soaking into the cork. So then I'm going to place the model into that area of super glue, stick it down firmly, and then what's happening is that liquid super glue will soak in and set around the pin and create a really hard point.